Pot smoking at a daycare, safety concerns for children, tens of thousands of dollars in fraud, two women at the heart of it all, and a state agency seemingly in the dark. Just how much checking does the Department of Human Services do when it comes to certifying people for daycare or even elderly care jobs?
Our investigative reporter Carla Castano uncovers a glaring gap in the system that could put Oregon's most vulnerable at risk.
She's dedicated and offering to assist seniors with bathing, dressing, and their medication. Mariah Yeager is advertising her services online in this video resume. You'll also see her experience as the Alphabet Academy Learning Center owner. What you won't see on her resume are the bong hits she and her mother, Charity Araujo, took while they were taking in state funds and supposed to be caring for children at that same daycare in Salem. I'm Carla Castano with Coin 6 News. You, Charity and Mariah? After my initial story, the state shut the daycare down. A DHS fraud investigation found the pair falsified records and needs to pay back more than $75,000 for overbilling DHS. But that didn't stop them from passing the DHS background checks to do in-home care for seniors and people with disabilities.
We called Department of Human Services immediately and said, you know, this is a concern.
I found out that your concerns were accurate.
Both women were also found to be in violation of health and safety rules by DHS investigators. Is it a case of the left hand not knowing what the right hand's doing?
Yeah, I think that's kind of a good way to put it. DHS is a large organization. We have multiple programs with different rules.
Another worker from the daycare, who was also permanently banned from doing childcare, also passed right through the state background check. That's Joe Araujo, Charity's husband. DHS revoked all 3 provider numbers as soon as I notified them.
I did not know about this previously, and I'd just like to thank you for bringing this to our attention.
I went to legislators to find out how this could happen.
It sounds like DHS followed all of the rules as they exist, but thanks to your investigation, I think we have learned about a vulnerability in the system that needs to be addressed.
If 3 Alphabet Academy workers were able to jump through this loophole, how many others could do the same? It's a question at this point that does not have a clear answer.
You've kind of got the snowball going down the hillside. It's going to get bigger because I think you're raising some really important questions here.
I also tried to get answers from Mariah Yeager after she posted this photo on my Facebook page several times. She responded back in text, declining interview requests, adding, "Try and find us and see what happens." But DHS tells me their own investigation results didn't pop up in the background checks because they didn't turn those results over to police.
What we've learned is that we need to be sharing information better across all of our programs.
After COIN notified DHS of the potential issue, the state agency has now started the process of cross-checking the some 20,000 in-home caregivers for the first time ever. They're running them against other DHS departments like child care, checking them for things like revoked daycare licenses or violations and substantiated fraud cases.
This was news to us, and we want to make sure that that gap gets slammed closed.
In Salem, Carla Castano, Coin 6 News.
And another thing, DHS is responsible for all background checks in Oregon for in-home caregivers. That's even for private providers. And we know that there are about 100 private companies all throughout the state.